It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in South Philadelphia from Xfinity Mobile Arena. We've got a good one. First meeting of the season between the Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers. Tyrese Maxey's coming off a 54-point performance, a career high in the overtime win against the Milwaukee Bucks. He finished the win off, but it was Paul George who got the party started. He scored the first 11 points of the game and finished with 21. Welcome inside Xfinity Mobile Arena for the first meeting between the Heat and the 76ers. Heat coming off a win against the Bulls at 10-6, Sixers at 9-6. Hey everybody, along with Ala Abdelnaby, I'm Pat McCarthy. Ala, first of all, great to be with you, my friend. And for the Sixers, they were great in the win against the Milwaukee Bucks, and pretty impressive when you consider the fact that they went to overtime in the second half of a back-to-back.
Yeah, they were tired legs, but they still persevered, led by Tyrese Maxey.
Let's take a look at our backdoor coverage brought to you by Wapner Newman, attorneys at law.
Well, it would show you Maxey and how he got to those 54 career-high points. Started off getting to the basket, as we know, and we've seen him do many a time. Some of his points were off of his defense as well, emboldened to go right at Rollins, but it wasn't limited to just Rollins. He attacked practically every Buck defender they had to offer. The nifty little finish there, and when the lane was clogged, he was able to couple that with some long-range bombs down the stretch. He hit some really big shots that helped secure the win for your Sixers.
And for Tyrese, 54 points, that's really impressive alone. But when you pair that with 9 assists and you consider the fact that he's just the second Sixer ever to score 50 points in a game and have 9 assists.
Yeah, the other one being Will Chamberlain. That is some respectable company, my young friend.
And on the other side for Miami, for Tyrese, it's an individual performance. For the Heat, it's a team effort.
Yeah, and that's how they've been doing it all year long. Pretty remarkable what Coach Spoelstra has been able to do down in Miami. They were one of the slowest teams in the league. Now they are the fastest in pace, and they really haven't missed the beat. Now, the fact that they pass the ball around just goes to show you that they don't care who scores. Whoever's got the good shot, that's who they encourage to shoot it.
Paul George and the Philadelphia Sixers looking to get off to another hot start. They'll try and do it this afternoon against Miami, coming up from South Philly. 76ers basketball is brought to you in part by Toyota. Toyota has 25 vehicles with available all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. That's more than any other auto brand. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Three-time All-Star Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat are in town, taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers. Maxey coming off a career-high 54 last time out against Milwaukee. Starting lineups and the opening tip from Xfinity Mobile Arena coming up next.
24, Norman Powell. 6'4", Baylor, number 45, Davion Mitchell.
Arizona, number 9, Pella Larson. The bell is a symbol of the city's unity and passion. Ringing today's bell, a form.
Let's take a look at our starting lineup for this afternoon. And Ala, it's not who's in the starting lineup for the Sixers, but it's who's not. Still no Joel Embiid, no VJ Edgecombe as well.
Yeah, I haven't really had a lot of people ask me too much about players, but today walking into the arena, there are a lot of disappointed people that they're not going to see VJ Edgecombe play today.
Nick Nurse saying that he is dealing with a calf injury. Everything came back clean, but it is just precautionary. So no VJ Edgecombe this afternoon coming off the back-to-back against Milwaukee. But they do have Tyrese Maxey, Ala, and that is always a bonus.
Yeah, we talk about him coming off of his career high. Now, we don't expect 54 tonight, but at the same time, we expect the Tyrese Maxey that we've seen, one of the elite players that we have in our league.
All right, it's time for our Kia What to Watch keys to this game.
Well, we're talking about a team that likes to get up and down the floor, right? We talked about number 1 in pace, so you've got to get back on defense. That has been a Sixer Achilles heel for about a year and a half now. It's tough to remedy, but it's got to be a point of emphasis. And the other thing they do really well, the Heat, is they get a lot of their points in the paint. So you've got to make sure that you defend the lane because the Heat are going to attack it.
There's Justin Edwards in the black unis, part of the 25th anniversary celebration this afternoon. Philly kid knows a thing or two about that. Andre Drummond is at center court opposite Khalil Ware. Sixers in black, Heat in white, and we are underway here in South Philly. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Davion Mitchell, which means Sixers basketball.
Mitchell trying to make a play on that long tap off the jump, unable to keep it in. You mentioned it, Sixer basketball, a deep place to inbound it though.
Edwards with his first touch of the afternoon finds a curling Maxey. Gets the Drummond screen and eagle screen called against Andre Drummond, who was in foul trouble early last time out against Milwaukee.
Yeah, and this is disheartening to see him start off the game this way because you want to limit these little ticky-tack fouls. You know in the course of a game you're going to get a bunch of them that you're going to earn. You want to limit these little ticky-tack ones because then it helps you get to 6 that much faster.
Norman Powell for 3, it's good. And Miami strikes first.
Well, Powell coming over from the Clippers. I didn't think the Clippers got enough for him. Powell has been a huge addition on both ends of the floor. The Miami Heat also 4th in the league in the defensive rating, so they're still very good at that end despite wanting to score.
Maxey for 3, yes!
Got the switch, Adebayo on him.
Larson on the drive, no good. Put back missed by Adebayo, out of bounds, possession to Philly.
Larson will attack, as we saw him there. It's one of the reasons why they get those paint touches as much as they do.
Maxey, try another one, halfway home and out. This is the pace of Miami. The results in a Bam Adebayo floater.
And I said it a little bit in the crossover with Amy a little bit earlier, the fact that this team plays as fast as they do. It's one thing to say we want to run. It's a whole other thing to go out and actually execute it. To get everybody on the same page, that is a tough thing to do.
George, second chance effort, too strong, collects his own miss, fighting for position and earning 2 free throws.
Yeah, someone touched the net too, which is a violation. You wonder if that's being talked about. Watch this action. Get the switch here with Adebayo on him. He's worried about the drive. Will give Maxey a little bit more space. Maxey takes advantage of it. This is Paul George just hanging in there after getting that offensive rebound. Gets rewarded.
Khalil Ware called for the personal foul. There's Nick Nurse along with Tyrese Maxey. He was asked earlier today about the jump from Tyrese. He said a lot of it's the same from last year, but he thinks the mindset of Tyrese has changed. Seems like he recognizes that he can be the guy even when everybody else is out. Powell bullies his way to the rim.
Yeah, you see Powell there just scoring at will, but you're absolutely right when it comes to Maxey. I believe he's got a little more ownership this year of the team, taking a little bit more responsibility of the group.
Drive short on the 3, Ware with the rebound.
Stop ball.
Racing the floor. Larson for 3. Ware the offensive rebound, swatted away by Drummond. He's able to clean it up after the block.
Hanging with it is Ware. Good pump fake, just trying to shed Andre, get him off balance defensively.
George on a dribble drive, had it poked free for a minute by Larson. Shot clock's down to 10 for Philly. George on a step back 3. And a rebound for Mitchell. Rhythm for Norman Powell. Wow!
Norman Powell for 3.
That's what he does, though. He did that in Toronto. He did that for a little bit with the Clippers, made himself an all-star. I mean, he's capable.
A 7-0 run for Miami. George trying to end it. Kick out for Grimes. Extra pass for Maxey. Shot clock's at 5. Maxey into the lane. Fade away. Good.
Well, he's got a size advantage on Mitchell. Mitchell may be a little bit with a lower base and stronger, but Tyrese able to shoot over him.
Adebayo has it stripped free by Maxey. Sixers with a little bit of numbers into the chest of Larson and an offensive foul.
Yeah, too much of the shoulder dip. What I'd like to see guys do in that instance is use that hip a little more. You don't have to dip the shoulder as much as we take a look at Norman Powell and his scoring at will. Dude is a born scorer. Watch this one. No hesitation. Left wing. Drains it. And then this is Tyrese over Mitchell, the diminutive defender. And then there, just Larson making a meal of it. Heck of a sale from Larson, but it was a charge.
Mitchell on a drive, fouled by Maxey.
Foul on Tyrese Maxey. His
Mitchell.
first. Team's first.
See Mitchell now trying to respond with what he is capable of, which is putting the ball on the floor and trying to get past Maxey. Picks up the foul.
Mitchell, not a very good free throw shooter, 58%. This free throw is good. Sixers season of deals is officially on. Enjoy limited time offers that include access special savings, exclusive merch, and more. Act now because these deals end December 1st. For more information, visit Sixers.com/deals. Email tickets at Sixers.com or call us at 215-338-7676. 9-2 run for the Heat, leading by 7.
Sixers overloading one side, trying to isolate Maxey.
Maxey draws the contact. Davion Mitchell called for the foul.
Mitchell,
It's got to be a lonely feeling, a man on an island by yourself, no help coming. And Tyrese has got his dribble alive. That is one unenviable position to be in.
See Tyrese, a couple of deep breaths, rolling out his shoulders. I mean, the last thing that the Sixers can afford right now is to lose another player.
Don't even say those words.
First free throw is good. Boy, you can hear Tyrese audibly frustrated.
See him grabbing his shoulder again a little bit there.
Six early points for Maxey. He's just not right now, even though he went 2 for 2 from the line.
Yeah, his body language. Let's just hope it's nothing major. Just a soccer injury, one that smarts for like 30 seconds and then goes away.
Larson spinning into the lane, left it short. Drummond with the rebound.
Good job of not fouling on that Larson drive, right? Don't bail him out. Make him make those sub-cuts.
Maxey on a step back, too strong. Mitchell with the rebound, quick outlet for Larson. Larson lobs it up, picked off by George.
Sixers doing a good job of getting back. That time Paul George digging in.
Maxey gets the screen, fakes the pass, goes under, and it's knocked out of bounds by Davion Mitchell. All right, let's take a look if this is potentially the play that led to Maxey's hurt shoulder. You can see the block with the right arm and then walking it off. Grimes on a drive and a fadeaway around the cylinder and out.
Tough shot. Would have been impressive if it would have dropped.
Powell, contested 3. Drummond with the rebound.
And that's what it is. You've got to get up in his face. There can't be open looks for these shooters.
Grimes to the lane, finishes strong. Count it. No, they're going to wave it off an offensive
My
foul.
goodness, that's Larson taking 2 charges today.
His first.
We'll take a look. It was a late whistle.
That left arm, you see right there, that left arm. That's a good call. That left arm, yeah, a running back, that would be admirable. But not for a guard.
Larson creating a little bit of space. Looking backdoor for Powell. Ball is poked free. Shot clock's at 5. Powell, little floater off the glass.
Yeah, you run him off that 3-point line, his options aren't limited, right? He's got an array of offensive ability. That time just gets past that initial line of defense off the glass and in.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Need some zone here defensively.
George on the pull-up. It's good.
Pretty jumper. He can go straight up and down.
5-point lead for Miami. Adebayo trying to work around George, draws the contact and earns 2 free throws. And Bam Adebayo will head to the line when we come back. Sixers down by 5. Paul George trying to get this team back into this ball game. First quarter action here in South Philly. Your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. And by your local Kia dealer. Visit kia.com to discover movement that inspires. Back in South Philadelphia with the Sixers trailing Miami 16-11 in the first quarter. Danny, Noah, and Amy talk injuries, VJ's shot returning, and Tyrese's dominance. It's a jam-packed Sixers Talk podcast presented by Wilmington University. Kids Day here in South Philly. On a Sunday afternoon. Proper ear protection with the earmuffs. That's important, Allah.
It absolutely is. The decibel level can get pretty high in this building.
Bam Adebayo to the free throw line. First free throw is good. All right, here's today's FanDuel Casino's Stump the Fans. Can you name the top 2 career blocks per game leaders in 76ers franchise history? Minimum 100 games.
It has to be blocks per game. That's what throws you. It's not total blocks. It's how many blocks in a 100 or slightly more span. Gotcha.
And a reminder, the block didn't become an official stat until the early 70s, so Wilt does not count.
Wilt will not be on there.
Maxi's 3 is no good. Adebayo with the rebound. Javi Jaquez Jr. is in for the first time. It's a short rotation for Eric Spoelstra's squad. They're still without Tyler Hero as Mitchell cans the jump shot. Largest lead for Miami, up to 8. It'll be interesting to see how this team offense evolves once Tyler Hero comes back. Maxey on a crossover floater. Shoulder looks okay.
Yeah, able to take the contact with that right shoulder and finish right in the heart of the D.
Adebayo for 3. Misfires to the right. Drummond with the rebound.
Now, he doesn't shoot them all like that, but if he wants to continue to shoot them like that, we'll encourage that.
Barlow's into the game for the first time for the Sixers. Drummond rolls it home. Sixers chipping away. Good ball game. Jaquez on a drive, trying to get around. Barlow stuffed. On the Heat keep possession. Mitchell out for Adebayo, tries another 3. Drummond with the rebound.
Good job by Barlow to move his feet and then time that jump. Let the offensive guy go first.
Turnover and a run out. Mitchell. Larson drives left side. Layup is good.
Man, they really do fill lanes. You see how Larson got that steal and then just took right off. Got ahead of Mitchell even.
Maxey over for Barlow. Corner 3. And a rebound for Powell in the Heat.
Got to stop the ball.
Powell on a dribble drive, layup off the front rim. Drummond with another rebound.
Good job of not fouling, getting back and challenging the shot, but not fouling.
Sixers reset, 15 on the shot clock. Maxey playing a one-on-one, step back over Jaquez. Mitchell with the rebound. 4 minutes left to play, first quarter. Jaquez has a little bit of space and a wide open layup.
Jaquez, again, running everyone down. First one to the other end of the floor and then a quick post-up. He's got good size, so if he gets a mismatch and they look for him, that could be an advantage.
Grimes, corner 3. Short, and Mitchell another board.
Sixers want those threes.
Drummond with another rebound. Maxey off the outlet. Cross court. Edwards in rhythm. Got it!
That's a pretty exchange all the way around. Maxey with the little reverse dribble to get out of that Powell trap. And then the cross-court pass to a ready-to-shoot Justin Edwards.
Larson bumped and fouled by Justin Edwards. Let's take a look at our GNC drive of the game.
Well, it's going to be Tyrese Maxey with a bird's eye view. Jaime Jaquez, what did he do to hurt your feelings? Why do you got to look at him go right at Jaquez like that? Jaquez trying to be physical with him, but you can't beat what you can't catch. That dude is too fast. Sometimes you put somebody in the blender,
number 20, Jared
feelings get hurt, you know what I mean?
Jared McCain is into the game for the first time. Trendon Watford is in as well.
Also number 12, Trendon Watford.
It'll be interesting to see what type of role Jared McCain has today with no VJ Edgecombe.
Well, you know that there's going to be more shots available, right? But there's also going to be a defensive gap, too, that you want to fill if you're Jared McCain. You don't want to have any slippage defensively for the Sixers.
McCain's fadeaway good. Nice to impact.
Yeah, he likes that matchup, right? He's strong enough to be able to hold that defender off, and then nice, strong enough as far as his legs are concerned now with that knee recovered to elevate on those jump shots, too.
Ware cleans it up underneath and draws the foul as Johnson missed the first layup.
Fouls on Darman.
Got to get to those loose balls.
That's his first. Team's fourth timeout, Miami.
Wants the defender here on Jared. Squares up. And yeah, he's letting you know, well, I guess he's too small, apparently. Not small, not big enough.
5-point Heat lead, 2.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter.
Point lead, time now for our Fulton Bank Banking Better Together. Take a listen.
Well, 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 how about this? My favorite basketball analyst partner, Allah, with one of my favorite kids. I could not be prouder of you, Patrick. I'm so excited that you're getting a chance to do your first NBA game on television with Allah, who I partnered with for so many years and loved every minute of it. Make sure you soak it in. You're going to be great. And you're joining a long list of incredible Sixers announcers over the years, whether it be Bill Campbell, Tom McGinnis, of course, Zoo and Kate. Knock it out of the park, buddy. Oh, wait, that's a baseball term. Well, you know what I mean. Listen to Allah and just follow his lead.
Wow, that was very cool. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks to the big guy as well. And yes, folks, I have hair. I don't plan on losing that hair. He didn't mention that I probably am his favorite because I've given him a granddaughter, but
There you go. There you go. Well, it's so cool to be sitting alongside of you, buddy. We go a long way back, not just me and your dad, but me and you as well. So to be doing this is really cool.
Yeah, a long time since we were in a little studio in New York doing the D-League from Reno, Nevada.
That's right. It was called the D-League back then, too.
Yeah. Ware's getting about 15 opportunities and eventually draws the foul.
That's his second. Team Smith.
That's who Pat McCarthy is right there. Take a look, everybody.
Well, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It's been an awesome opportunity and to get a chance to work with you. And as my dad mentioned, too, just the amount of amazing Sixers broadcasters that there have been throughout the entire year. It's an honor to fill this seat. Kate coming on her way home, I'm sure, from calling the National Women's Soccer League Championship last night, where Rose Lavelle buried one late. And the Gotham were able to win.
Kate was awesome. We're happy you're here, buddy.
Now,
2 minutes. Let's have some fun.
8-point lead for Miami. Watford spinning into the lane and draws the foul. He'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Well, they put him in the center of the floor where he could operate not only for himself in his own offense, but where he can get others involved as well. Best place to be a passer is in the middle of the floor.
5-game flex plans are available. A perfect gift for the holidays or to treat yourself. Create your own 5-game package with the games you want to see. Plus, you'll receive an exclusive 25th anniversary beanie. Matchups include the Lakers, Warriors, and more. For more information, visit Sixers.com/flex. Email tickets at 76ers.com or call us at 215-339-7676. Jabari Walker into the game for the first time. Keyshawn Johnson was called for the foul for Miami. Offensive rebound once again for Ware, and the foul. He heads to the free throw line for one more.
Yeah, that simply can't happen. Ware has been beating all the 76ers to 50-50 balls, whether they're off the glass or on the floor. It doesn't look like he's wide or strong enough to push bodies around, but he plays hard. You've got to match that energy. Can't allow him outworking.
Khalil Ware to the free throw line. Bonus free throw is good. He had 20 and 14 in the win against the Bulls. And he is a rebounding machine. 7 straight games with double-digit rebounds.
Guys like that, you can't break contact. You have to know and feel him at all times. Once you lose contact with him, that's when trouble starts.
McCain scoop shot off the front rim.
They're looking to run, too. Look at them change ends quickly. My goodness.
And a lob up top for Johnson.
It's one thing to just say you want to run, but it's a whole nother thing. I've been on running teams. You have to concentrate on running. It is an extra effort that everyone has to do, and it's one thing to just say it, hey, I want to run, but what do you want to do? You really want to do what it takes to be a running team. The Heat are doing that.
Jaquez finds a little bit of space as he spins his way for the layup.
Yeah, isolated too. There's only 2 men on that side of the floor. Not enough room or time to come over and help on Jaquez.
Watford's 3. Gets the friendly roll.
Soft touch from Trendon. Multiple bounces before it drops.
Jaquez another dribble drive, leaves it for Johnson, met at the rim. Watford with the rebound, long outlet pass for McCain. He saves it, but Ware comes away with it. And Drew Smith will slow things down for Miami. Heat ahead 35-27. It's about a half-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Smith on a crossover. Smith driving and finishes with 4.5 seconds left. Maxey, 3 seconds left, lets it fly from midcourt. It is short and out of bounds. And that is the end of the first quarter. Miami off to a fast start. 25th anniversary of the 0-1 team. Tyrese Maxey, Norman Powell getting the offenses going here in South Philly. Delaware Valley BMW Centers. BMW, the ultimate driving experience. And by NJM Insurance. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Let's take a look at our FanDuel Sportsbook live lines. See the lines, Olive, for the Sixers.
You always like to point out odds subject to change.
Heat with a 10-point lead and the ball to start the second quarter. And if one thing has been obvious so far, it's that this Heat pace is the real deal.
Well, and you can't play this pace with just 5-6 guys. You'd wear everybody out. That's why we talked about how they had 8 guys in double figures, because they throw numbers at you.
Well, this is a broken play. Ware throws up an air ball, and Watford has the rebound for the Sixers.
The Sixers have got to secure the possession. You have to anticipate pressure coming from the Miami Heat.
Watford finds a curling Paul George. George trying to create some space. Watford off a ball fake. That's with George. Shot clock's down to 2. George's floater is good.
And that's what he brings. That's one of the many things he brings. But at the end of a shot clock with this unit, if you're struggling to get your own shot, you give it to number 8, because he has, for many years, been able to get his own shot.
Fontecchio from the corner, 3 is good.
See how they space the floor to wait for a double team to come, and they are unselfish. They will readily kick it to their open teammate.
McCain's dribble drive and a finger roll.
Going right at Johnson, knows that he can't stay with him. Jared with the speed advantage.
Hawkes, kick out. Ware's 3 from the corner.
Wow. Showing me something, is Khalil Ware. Not only is he an inside presence with a soft touch from that corner.
Paul George trying to answer, off to the left. Fontecchio with the rebound. Khalil Ware, 35% from three-point range, averages less than a make per game. Turnaround for Hawkes is good.
And there was a guy who last year, Hawkes, speaking of, that was kind of in and out of the lineup, wasn't really favored like he was the year before where he played so well in the playoffs. You kind of wondered what happened to him, but he is back and resurgent.
Largest lead of the game for Miami. Watford trying to cut into that. He can't, but Drummond can.
Andre anticipating that miss, and Fontecchio trying to block him out. Good luck with that.
Hawkes playing one-on-one over Grimes. Good.
We talked about his size. He's also got a deceptively nice little offensive game. That fadeaway jumper is pretty effective push-off.
Offensive foul call against McCain.
Nick Nurse up. Can't believe that call. He's asking if it's a reviewable call. Was it a questionable call? He's not getting a positive response. Paul George operating at the elbow. At the end of a shot clock. Nice soft touch.
Heat with the basketball. It'll stay Heat ball. Nine minutes left here in the second quarter. Miami with a 47-33 lead. Fontecchio on a drive. Trying to work around Grimes. Picks it back up top. Smith off a ball fake. Hangs in the air and knocks it home.
Drew Smith.
George finds Drummond to the left side for a layup. Couple of buckets for Andre Drummond. The Sixers trying to hang around. And he turned it over as Smith was on the sideline. There's Drew Smith, the Evansville, Indiana native, averaging 6.5 points per game.
30 seconds
Right now,
he's
trying to get back on defense, set in the paint, and then run out to shooters.
Drew Smith over on the Heat sideline. Attended to by the athletic training staff.
Nick Nurse still in the officials' faces. Not liking that call or lack thereof.
And now a word from FanDuel.
We're Thrillionaires, so we know thrills. And with exciting perks like Reward Box, FanDuel Casino's Rewards Club makes any day feel like a holiday.
Calling all Thrillionaires. FanDuel Casino.
8.5 minutes left, second quarter. Sixers trailing 49-35. Paul George, pull up for the elbows. Good.
He's looked much more confident. Looks like he's got his legs under him. Looks slightly like the Paul George of old.
Johnson trailing 3 is short.
Good
George
look.
with the rebound and a run out for Watford. Tipped free by Johnson.
Takes the ball. Bam Adebayo back in.
Show you this jumper again as Johnson comes in from out of bounds. Look how confident he looks here against Hawkes. just gets to a spot on the floor where he's comfortable, elevates, nothing but net.
And we haven't seen Tyrese Maxey in a couple of minutes. Remember, he was dealing with what looked like a shoulder injury earlier in the first quarter. So if he can't go, or is he limited, Paul George is going to play a massive role in this game.
The good news is Maxey's sitting there on the bench looking engaged. So he hasn't gone back to the locker room yet. So hopefully we'll be able to see him before the half is out.
Johnson on a drive to the baseline. Back for Fontecchio for 3. And out of bounds, possession to the Sixers.
Justin Edwards back into the Sixers.
Watch this Andre Tippett again on the Jared drive. Good inside position, just staying with it. Multiple jumps, beating everyone to it. That's why he's one of the best rebounders we've had in our league.
George. Playing catch with Watford. Hesitation, spinning to the block. Fade away off the rim. Rebound by Edwards and the putback.
It's a good shot, and when it's a good shot, you've got guys in rebounding position. Andre and Justin both crashing.
Jaquez has been busy here in the second quarter. Spinning into the lane. Swatted by Drummond.
Good help coming from Andre. Jaquez kind of feeling himself right now.
Sixers are on an 8-0 run. Watford trying to add to it. Yes!
Watford. Fouls on Jaime Jaquez.
How good has he been all season long? Just getting in more and more game shape. And you're starting to see more and more out of him. Well, if the 76ers have added some new faces, one of them being this guy right here, not only a facilitator, but also a finisher. Oh, his best bud, he likes it too. Sixers within 6. We'll take a look at this action. Again, on the drive, little contact. Watford too strong to go through that. Jaquez left with no options but the foul. Maxey, I think he approves your BMW ultimate play.
Sixers on a 10-0 run now, trail Miami 49-43. Hey everybody, along with Ala Abdelnaby, I'm Pat McCarthy. Theo Ratliff is with us as well. Theo, first of all, appreciate you taking the time to join us.
Yes.
Celebrating 25 years of the 01 team.
It's been 25 years.
You had a chance to ring the bell earlier today as well. What's it like being back right now?
Oh, it's always great, man. I was telling somebody before, man. Seeing Philly fans is always just bring a joy to my heart. You know, basically growing up here in the game, in the NBA, and being able to play with guys. You know, Allen Iverson, Dirk, Aaron McKee, and Snow, and all those guys. I mean, it was just a great feeling.
Do you get to keep in contact with some of the guys? Like, I know you see them when you come back here, AI in the building, maybe some others.
Right.
But do you guys reach out to each other every once in a while just to check in? Because as teammates, you get close.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, everybody has sons playing. So
That's right.
It's like you always running into each other on the road and hanging out, you know, go smoke a little cigar, get a little drink here and there. But it's always fun seeing the guys and getting back together, you know, especially for occasions like this.
Well, when you came over to the Sixers, it seemed like it was a bit of a change in the era in the late 90s.
Yeah.
What was it like joining that team and joining what was already the excitement around AI, and then ultimately, you know, when things eventually turned to
Well, I think we were all babies. And so, you know, having Larry Brown as a coach, you know, to come in and bring us all together and help everybody game grow. I think everybody went on to, you know, excel and do great things and play long careers that was on that team. So that was the maturity that we kind of grew together and came together, and they had the opportunity to go to the finals. So I was very happy for those guys, you know, having that opportunity.
Was that difficult, watching them at the end?
Of course it's difficult because, I mean, those are my guys. You know what I mean? We had gone 2-3 years together, and we was right there, you know, top team in the league. I made the All-Star. I mean, he was in our up-and-coming season. So, of course, it was hard to, you know, to depart from those guys. But like I said, that's always been the closest group that I've been around with, you know, even after playing. So we had that certain bond that we all always kept together.
Well, tell me, you weren't there at the end, but you were there at the beginning of that year. Could you sense that team, how good it it was potentially, like what it had in him?
Oh, yeah. I mean, our confidence was through the roof.
Right.
I mean, having a guy like an AI.
That helps.
You know, and he was, starting to buy into the system, of the Larry Brown system. So
right.
it wasn't that back and forth so much.
Right.
So with that and all of us coming together, him having an outstanding career, everybody understanding their role on the team. There was no
I.
Yeah, it was AI.
Right.
but there was no I about us. You know, everybody had their role. Everybody knew what their job was, and we just came in. And I grew up offensively. Eric Snow, you know, with his leadership, Aaron McKee.
Larry can coach,
six man of the year. I mean, it was everybody just going together and just taking it by storm. And defense was our calling card. And, you know, that's what I did.
That's where you made your living.
Exactly. So it was an awesome time.
That three by Davion Mitchell just ended a 16-0 run for the Sixers to get back into this game. You know, I think we just showed a shot of AI, and you know, for those of us that grew up in that era, watching him play, it was amazing. But what was it like being courtside with him, watching him, and being on the court with him?
Oh man, I mean, it was a show every night, man. You know, like I said, I was blessed to be able to be on the floor with him, you know, for my great time in my career, and just seeing the no quit attitude. You know, everybody get to see it on TV, but when you see it in the hall, you see it in the locker room, and the guy was a stone cold leader, you know, and that's why, you know, I'm so proud of him and, you know, his maturity and how he's coming to his life now and just helping people, helping kids just to continue to grow and see that it's a whole different other side than just, you know, the outside party life and growing into yourself as a grown man and giving back to the community.
You mentioned having to adjust and how AI had to adjust. Watching you guys, I was always marveled at how all of you adjusted, because you guys embraced those roles and let Allen do his scoring thing. And I always marveled at that, because I would have thought, if I'm Theo, I'm over here rebounding, I want a shot or two. But the way you guys bought in was quite impressive. I'm sure that was from Larry Brown on down. But talks about the character of all of you guys too. Tell me a little bit about the unselfishness, right?
I mean, tremendous character guys, man. I mean, like I said, everybody was just so in tune with each other, knew the roles that we had to play, and we weren't 30-point scorers, so we knew we had a job to do. We knew we was gonna feed off of him. You know, when he's scoring and everybody's going to him, we knew we was going to get our, we would get our benefit of being that type of player on the road side. So it's been great.
It's just remarkable, man. Watching that team is fun, and the love of that team still exists in this city 25 years later. That's rare, man, because usually it takes a championship to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But that was an unforgettable team, even though they came up a little short.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, great guys, and, you know, God bless, you know, my man, the Mountain Mutombo.
The Kimbe.
You know what I mean?
God rest his soul.
That was my big brother, man. And like I said, if I was going to get traded for somebody, it had to be him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand.
He was my big brother, and I grew up watching him to be able to become the defensive player that I became.
Yeah,
and so
man.
we was always competing back and forth on the defensive side of who's going to get that block shot championship.
Sure. That's a heck of a competition.
Exactly.
Quentin Grimes nails the three. Tyrese Maxey's back in the game as well for the Sixers. And Norman Powell continues to get things done. Theo Ratliff's here with us with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Sixers trailing by 6. Wait, you mentioned Dikembe, and I just, to be traded for him, I imagine that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I mean, great. I mean, like I said, when I came in the league, he embraced me like a brother. You know, and I call him Uncle, like everybody called me Uncle now. So just our relationship off the court, families, and everything, being on the executive board, going through collective bargaining agreements. I mean, we spent a lot of time together and getting to really know each other, and families getting to know each other. So it was just, you know, just a heartbreak to, you know, see my guy leave the way he left.
Well, we appreciate your time for joining us. Thank you so much, Theo.
Thanks, Theo. Appreciate you, brother. All the very best.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys.
Heat lead 61-55. And for our Hyundai defensive play of the game.
Take a look at Drum here on the help. Jaquez initially loses his initial defender, or initially loses his first defender, and Andre comes over to help your Hyundai defensive play of the game. That took a while.
Norman Powell's been busy today, and he just continues to produce.
Well, if you're Norman Powell, and if you're coaching Norman Powell, the best thing you can do is to give him the basketball, because dude scores in his sleep, and right now he's on a little bit of a tear, and he's becoming tougher and tougher to stop.
Grimes on the turnaround, count it!
Chose to be physical that time with Larson. Went right into his body, picked up the foul. Larson trying to hold his ground, but Grimes eating up that valuable real estate. Watch it again, the little step through right there. There's the contact off the glass and in for Quentin. Going for a traditional three-point play. There's that physicality on display.
Larson calling for the personal foul. That's the bonus free throw. Larson inside for Adebayo's floater is good.
They continue to attack. Larson putting it on the floor, finding Adebayo in the middle of the lane.
Maxey over for Edwards. Edwards has a poke free and out of bounds. Sixers keep the ball.
Mitchell trying to be active with his hands there, jarring that loose. Possession remains.
Norman Powell with 19 points in the first half. That is the most he has had in the first half this season.
And it's not like he's having to work that hard for it either. He's just getting open looks and making them count.
He commits the foul on McCain.
Powell 8 of 11, 3 of 4 from long range. He's not missing much. That was his first foul right there.
Coming up at the half, it is Nissan Halftime Live. Join Amy and Mark. Recap the first half. Edwards thought about it. Back out for Maxey. Shot clock's at 1. Maxey heaves it up. Got it!
Can't be surprised anymore, right? Don't act surprised anymore because we see it too often.
And now a turnover. Edwards.
Money.
Maxey. Another one. 1 point Heat lead.
How quickly things change, right?
Adebayo slows things down for a moment.
Quiets the crowd. Not that much though. The crowd's still into it.
1 minute left here in the first half. Shot clock's at 10. Maxey. Edwards. McCain step back for the tie. 67 all.
Shoot or shoot right now, and both guys starting to feel it.
Powell draws the foul on Quentin Grimes.
That's his third. Sixers first foul the last 2.
Independence Blue Cross play of the game. Wow.
Look at that. The wherewithal, the presence of mind to get it and get rid of it quickly, knowing that the shot clock is dwindling, and yeah, everybody up in arms.
3 free throws for Norman Powell.
One of the few misses today.
It's a rare miss from him from the line as well, 90%.
Former UCLA Bruin got overlooked, leaving with a bunch of other talented guys from his class. Zach Levine comes to mind, and others.
Back in for Miami.
Nick Nurse said about Norman Powell earlier today, he said he has just worked his way into success. He said he's never had a player defy the odds against him the way that Norman Powell did. He came into the league late as a second-round pick. Averaged 20 last year with the Clippers and has turned himself into a superstar with the Heat. Grimes for 3, no. Ware with the rebound. Sixers now 8 of their last 10 from three-point range after starting 1 of 10. 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock.
No fouls here, especially on jump shots.
Powell squares for 3. Foul is called.
Fouls on Jared McCain.
Jared McCain whistled for the personal foul with 9 seconds left.
With left hand getting a piece of Powell's shooting hand. Hits him on the elbow, I believe.
Keep up with the Philadelphia 76ers wherever you are with the 76ers official mobile app, sponsored by NJM Insurance Group. Access your favorite 76ers content like real-time game stats, news, videos, the Sixers Podcast Network, and more. Check out the fan page where you can play games, download wallpapers, and join the Junior 76ers Kids Club. Visit the Apple App Store or Google Play to download today.
Drew Smith in for Miami. Paul George back in for the
Paul George back into the game. Justin Edwards heads to the bench. Drew Smith's back in for Jaime Jaquez. Powell with 23 first half points.
What the free throws do is they allow, wow, he missed 2 free throws.
6 seconds left in the half. McCain, 2 seconds left. Drummond from the top, good if it goes. And it's around the cylinder and out.
First half, Miami 71,
That is the end of an electric first half in South Philadelphia. 71 first half points for the Heat. Sixers put up 67. And our halftime coverage picks up right after this. Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com. Get it set for the start of the second half in Philadelphia. The Heat with a 71-67 lead. Sixers tied the game at 67. Heat finished the first half on a 4-0 run. Sixers have not led yet today, but Allah, they've made it interesting, and Tyrese Maxey's been fantastic.
He sure has, and he's gotten some support from his other mates as well. The Heat, you cannot allow them to continue at this pace. They've already had 4 games at 140.
Where a contested layup gets the scoring going in the second half for Miami.
Yeah, Ware was really good in that first half. That is his 13th point, but he's also got 10 boards already, 7 of them the offensive variety. He has been super active on the glass.
I told you he had 7 consecutive games with 10 or more rebounds coming into play today. Edwards pull-up is no good. Adebayo with the rebound. And then defensively, I mean, how do you slow down Norman Powell?
Well, again, you've got to throw bodies at him, but that's a problem because they've got other pieces around that they spot up and shoot, whether it's Larson, Adebayo, Mitchell. They've got some complementary pieces, too.
Edwards for Barlow. Barlow catch with Edwards. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Edwards into the lane, finds a cutting. Grimes, it goes out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Sixers. 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Pretty good defense from Norman Powell there, too, on that cut by Quinton.
Here's our Honda game summary from the first half. 23 points for Norman Powell, 17 for Maxey. And the Sixers turn the ball over. That 17 for Maxey is impressive, too, when you think about the fact that he spent a decent amount of time on the bench in the second quarter. He was dealing with what looked like a shoulder injury that he suffered early in the first, but he appears to be good to go. Cross court for Mitchell. Shot clock inside 10. Mitchell for Ware off a ball fake. Gets Drummond off his feet, but left the layup short.
Yeah, heck of a pump fake. I thought he was going to finish it, but the finish proved to be harder than the pump fake was. Andre able to recover.
Maxey off the hesitation, too strong. Rebound pinballs into Mitchell, who is off and running for Larson, who can't finish the layup. He is fouled. Adebayo cleaned it up, but they'll wave that off. Hello, Larson heads to the free throw line.
They change ends en masse, too. It isn't 1 or 2. There are 4 guys rushing to the other end of the floor. You see Quinton right there gets a piece of Larson's left leg.
Larson at the line to shoot 2.
Larson, one of the many guys who have benefited from the way this Heat team plays. More possessions means more shots and more numbers.
First free throw is good. Xfinity is here to help you break ankles, not the bank. Get the most intelligent Wi-Fi at one consistent price for the next 5 years with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee.
I don't know how much weight our viewers put into the plus-minus statistic that guys have attached to their names, but right now, Ware is a plus 19, leading all players, head and shoulders, the only one in double figures, having a heck of a game.
Did you put anything into that
None.
when you were playing?
None whatsoever.
No. Foul away from the ball called against Norman Powell. Got tied up with Grimes.
Norman Powell, that's his second. Pittsburgh.
Set up Powell.
Watch this action again. You see Powell on the right side of your screen trying to fight through that Andre Drummond pick. That was a piece of Grimes there, hence the foul.
Sixers trailing 75-67. Grimes to the corner. Edwards catch and shoot three. Left it short. Larson with the rebound.
Mitchell with a decent cleaseout on that jump shot by Justin.
Mitchell kick out for Larson. Larson cross court for Adebayo. Thought about a three. Now puts it to the deck. Clears away from Barlow. Contested layup. And now a whistle and a foul against the Heat.
I think it's just because Adebayo is a bull in a china shop there. That was just an awkward move. It was like in stages right there, that right arm. My goodness. You see the bench up. All the assistant coaches see that right arm push. If you're going to call it on Quentin Grimes earlier on the drive in the first half, then you got to call that.
Grimes kick out. Barlow from the corner. Rebound for Andre Drummond. And a right-handed hook shot goes off back iron. And a rebound for Norman Powell in the Heat.
Yeah, you want to go up and you want to get to the rim. That time Andre let that go right off of his right shoulder. Attack the rim, get closer, pick up a foul or something.
Travel called against Davion Mitchell.
Mitchell trying to keep that pivot foot in the ground, unable to do so. Here's a look at one of the best coaches we have in our league, Eric Spoelstra. I'm even more impressed with his ability to coach because of the transformation that this Miami Heat has gone through. This has always been a deliberate, slow, walk the ball up the floor team. And now, I don't recognize them.
Maxey on a drive, can't finish.
Too strong off the lip.
Adebayo with the rebound. Bam over for Larson. Larson goes cross court for Powell. Powell throws it up, draws the foul. And for the third time today, he's headed to the free throw line for three.
When we talk about it, it is a golden rule. Don't foul jump shooters. One more look at it again. Right there, just too physical.
That's the fifth foul on Quentin Grimes. Powell's first free throw, no good. Over 400 lucky fans sitting in the Centennial North and South at the center today received a Hardwood Classic co-branded rally towel courtesy of NJM Insurance Group. This season, the 76ers and NJM will be distributing custom rally towels at 4 additional home games. To get one of these limited edition giveaways, secure your seats in the Centennial sections for the next giveaway game on December 23rd against the Brooklyn Nets. Head to Ticketmaster.com/76ers to purchase your tickets today. Although that is 1 month from today.
Isn't that something? Can't wait for that to come around. Big night. You've had your notice now. Go out and get your tickets.
There's no excuse.
Exactly. Great time of year to come grab the family. Come watch a game. The Sixers are fun to watch.
Sixers are scoreless here in the third quarter. And the Heat have opened up a 10-point lead.
It has been impressive watching this team up close. You know, you get preparing for this game, you watch the Heat, you watch who the Sixers opponents are going to be, but you don't appreciate it as much until you see it live and in person with your own eyes instead of on video.
McCain high off the glass, but nothing to show for it.
It's been a couple of those for the Sixers. Maxey a little bit earlier than that.
Powell 3 over Tyrese Maxey.
That was a tough shot over an outstretched defender, and he had nothing but net.
Paul George trying to end the run. He is fouled. And the Sixers are desperate for some points here in the third.
Got the defender, in this case, Adebayo, leaning forward. I mean, that's a good closeout, right? You can't get much closer than that. He's got a hand up. Good contest. Powell's offense just too good for Maxi's defense on that exchange. Norm feeling it.
28 points for Powell. George's first free throw is good.
You think when he walks on the court, it's sort of like the cheers guy, Norm.
Afternoon, everybody.
Exactly.
And then Cliff's going to tell him some obscure fact.
One of the great shows of all time. Sixers are a pretty good show these days.
No doubt.
Good to have this guy back in the lineup. Looked a lot like his former self in spurts the other night, in particular in that first quarter in Milwaukee. Understandable that as the game goes on, he gets a little gassed because the guy hasn't been out there playing extended minutes lately. Matchup zone from the Sixers.
Larson off the ball fake, missed the bunny. And a rebound for Andre Drummond and the Sixers.
Good challenge from Andre, not allowing Larson open looks, making things difficult for them. Mitchell moving his feet well.
And draws the contact and the foul.
Young kids out there playing the game, you've got to be content with just moving your feet. Mitchell wasn't. He wanted to be a little physical with Maxey too. Just slide your feet. He was frustrating Maxey enough, but then he bails him out by losing a little defensive discipline there.
Sixers still searching for their first field goal here in the second half. McCain from way downtown, no good.
4.5 minutes into this ball game, or to this half, I should say. Look at this dude.
Powell trailing. Long rebound for Edwards.
Powell's going to continue to be a threat. Whether he makes them or misses them, I don't think he's really fazed by it.
Justin Edwards finally knocks down a field goal for the Sixers to make it a 9-point game.
Yeah, the 76ers have struggled all season long in the third.
Adebayo with the three. I thought what you said to Tyrese postgame the other day against the Bucks about the third quarter was so funny, and his response is, I don't know.
Yeah, because it's not like it's something that you go out there and plan to play poorly. You go after talking things over for 15 minutes and you've got some strategy, some adjustments, and you hope to go out there and play well, but it has not been the case thus far this season.
Larson on the drive, met by Paul George. Rebound for Adebayo. Ball fake and a two-hand slam. And a timeout called by the Sixers. Miami has opened up an 8 Cadillac dealers. Back in South Philadelphia, the Heat with an 85-71 lead over the Sixers with 6.5 minutes left. Well, yesterday on the off day, Tyrese Maxey wasn't recovering. He was out in the Philadelphia community at the Six-Man Center distributing 3,000 turkeys, part of the Tyrese Maxey Foundation for families in need. We see what Tyrese does on the court, but the impact that he makes off the court is pretty amazing.
Well, his mom and dad are sitting courtside, and they should take a lot of credit for raising one spectacular human being on and off the floor. He does nothing but put his best foot forward and represent the organization in the city in the best light always.
Tyrese at 17, first half points for the Sixers. Watford on a drive and a turnaround, knocks it home.
Good move against Larson. He's able to back him down. A little drop step at the end of that move. A little baby hook over the left shoulder.
Larson off a ball fake, heads to the free throw line for 2.
You don't want to bail him out. His activity is one of the best things about his game. There are the Maxey parents, Tyrone and Denise. They are regular attendees at 76er games, both Dallas natives. Wonderful, wonderful people.
Larson's first free throw is no good. You can only imagine how proud they are of the player that he is, but more importantly, the person that he is.
Yeah, and people forget, like, it's not like his life has been smooth sailing since he got here. People forget his house burned down when he first got here over the holidays, and he had a lot of things that were trying as well, so it hasn't always been smooth sailing, but he's handled the good and the bad the same way, and again, that speaks to the character and the parents and his upbringing.
Sixer ball. He throws it off. Mitchell out of bounds. Sixers keep possession. Shot clock to 14. Maxey today with 17 points, 3 of 9 from three-point range. And now they put the shot clock back to 8. Tyrese coming off a 54-point career high against the Bucks. McCain catch and shoot, straight on 3, got it!
See, even when they were inbounding that, how the Sixers had the floor spaced. Tough to get defenders to run at you and double team when you space the floor so well.
9-point Heat lead. Adebayo's hook shot rolls off the rim and into the hands of Andre Drummond.
Good job again of not fouling, shooting over you in your outstretched arms, and then you closing out with the rebound.
George for 3, too strong.
Stop the ball, gotta stop the ball.
Powell thought about a 3, now drives, blocked by Watford into the hands of Maxey.
Good help.
Sixers with numbers. Watford trailing Drummond, touch pass, Maxey, 3, yes! Timeout called by Miami.
How about that pass from Andre?
85-79, Tyrese Maxey with a 3 and an exclamation point. Tomorrow, the Flyers head to the Sunshine State to take on the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pre-game live gets things started at 6:30 right here on NBC Sports Philadelphia and streaming on the NBC Sports app. Let's take a look at our DraftKings Casino slow-mo replay.
Well, it's going to be Jared McCain highlighted here, going up against Jaquez, creating a separation and then showing you how much it means to him. There's a good kick off of the spacing. Paul George finding Mr. McCain, letting you know exactly how many points go up on the scoreboard.
Jared's in double figures with 10. Larson for 3. Tecchio with the rebound. Second chance for the Heat. Larson will try another one. Misses again. Rebound is loose. McCain has it. McCain with numbers. Maxey slows things down. Free throw line for Watford. Watford's floater is true.
Good cut to the ball from Trendon Watford, making himself available. Maxey along that wing, sees him coming his way, finds him in rhythm.
Larson off the kick out from Jaquez. Mitchell playing one-on-one. Mitchell draws the contact and earns 2 free throws.
Maxey doth protest. Didn't like that foul call. See if he has a point here. There's the drive and then the block, but then Nair gets hit in the face. Follow through of that right hand. That's being explained to him.
First free throw is no good. Miami's now 17-25 from the free throw line.
It's shocking how many Norman Powell has missed, a 90% free throw shooter. Miami
is a team 80% from the free throw line entering. That's 14th in the league. Grab 4 minutes to play, brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Watford, another floater.
Good swing, too. The ball started on one side of the floor. It got swung all the way around, and that means that the defensive angles favor that Watford post up if you move it quickly.
Tecchio a deep 3.
He usually spots up in the corner, but more than capable from that little hash mark extended.
Maxey playing one-on-one. Maxey shot blocks at 10. Maxey on a kick out. Barlow shot blocks at 5. Barlow in the lane. Drop step to the right side, but it rolls off left.
Great move. You got to finish that point-blank range.
Jaquez goes into the chest of Tyrese Maxey for an offensive foul.
And it's an offensive foul because he gave him enough space to move, right? If he was smothering him and didn't allow him to land, it would have been a block. But see how much space he gives him? Jaquez just does not respond in time. Maxey giving up his body, sacrificing for the team. It is Sixer ball going the other way.
Sixers trailing 89-83. Philly has not led in this game. It was tied at 67. And the Sixers erased a 16-point deficit. Maxey for three, halfway home and out. Watford the offensive rebound.
That's a goaltend.
Sixers keep possession. Maxey on a kick out. Yes! Friendly roll for Tyrese Maxey.
I'd rather have 3 than 2 anyway. Thought it was goaltending, though. The ball hit the backboard. Then it was blocked, but referees didn't see it.
3-point ball game. Jaquez to the rim, floats it home.
Jaime got the game offensively, especially when you give him space and no help comes. He's able to attack his lone defender.
George catch and shoot from the wing. Ware with the rebound. Johnson into the game. George pokes it free and out of bounds. Last touch by the Sixers.
Ball showing you both sides of the ball right now. Defense there with the active hands. It is Maxey 3. Great ball movement. You can see the defense late getting there and touching it up, using every bit of that rim.
Jaquez called for a travel. He turned it over.
It was either travel or 3 seconds. Either one a violation would have led to Sixer basketball. He was in there for a while.
2 minutes left here in the third. Sixers hadn't scored a field goal in the third quarter for the first 4 minutes and have just steadily chipped away to get back into this game. Watford on a kick out. George missed, or Drummond, excuse me, missed the putback.
Drummond and Ware kind of battling it out in there.
Jaquez lobs it up top for Ware.
Heck of a pass. As soon as he sees Andre step up and stop his drive, he knows Ware's back there waiting for that lob.
Maxey for Watford. Left the floater short. Ware with the rebound. That's his 14th board of the game. Fontecchio skips it back out for Jaquez. Jaquez with 14 on the shot clock. Working on Maxey. Jumps in the lane. Right-handed floater is good.
Jaquez supremely confident right now. You ain't able to rush him up. He's taking his time. No help is coming, so that certainly helps his cause. Let's see whether or not the Sixers make some adjustments and send some bodies at him.
George on a crossover, leaves it for Andre Drummond.
Paul has shown you that he can make some pretty sweet dimes to his teammates today, finding Andre that time.
95-88, Jaquez for Smith. And a putback slam by Johnson.
1 blocking out, 1-6. You mentioned Paul's assists. He's got 5 on the afternoon.
Maxey trying to answer with the layup.
Nice soft teardrop off the glass, avoiding Ware and his closeout.
Fontecchio wide open, 3, too strong, but an offensive rebound for Ware.
He has cleaned up the glass so well this afternoon, has Ware.
14 rebounds, Smith on a dribble drive, and he scoops it home.
Miami's got a bunch of guys who just put the ball on the floor and attack you. You as a defender, you got to be ready to slide your feet.
Shot clock is off. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Watford kick out. Drummond 3. Yes! 3.5 seconds left. It's a 6-point ball game. Fontecchio in the front court, blocked by Paul George to end the third. 3 quarters down here in Philly. 12 to go. It's a 6-point ball game. And your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go Sixers. set for the start of the fourth quarter. Miami with a 99-93 lead. Ala, it was a rocky start to the third. The Sixers have struggled in third all season long, but find themselves down just 6.
Yeah, and they're fighting their way back here after a decent third quarter. But again, you've got to pick up the pace a little bit here as far as getting back on defense, getting to shooters and not fouling.
McCain's floater is no good. The Sixers are now minus 115 in the third quarter, which is last in the NBA.
That's not where you want to be.
Good news is they're plus 86, though, in the fourth. Jaquez, his jump shot is waved off as a foul is called against Jaime Jaquez.
Yeah, that right wing, that offhand, Spoelstra doesn't like the call. Watch the right hand, right there. Yeah, see, that's not allowed. More zone, matchup.
McCain, Grimes, catch and shoot. Misfires off to the left.
Sixers have struggled at times shooting the basketball.
Khalil Ware is left wide open for 3.
What does this guy not do? He's been rebounding his tail off all afternoon. He is a plus 28 right now.
Watford at the free throw line, kick out. McCain's left open and sinks it.
Good spacing, good ball movement, finding a ready-to-shoot Jared McCain.
Are you seeing him start to find his form as he's
thinking
gone?
that, yeah, he needed a game like this just to start feeling good about himself. See the ball go through the hoop, it does wonders for your confidence.
Drummond up top, hands the ball for Edwards. Edwards around the screen, back out for McCain. McCain finds a seam, leaves it inside for Drummond, and he earns 2 free throws.
Heck of a find off of that McCain penetration. This is earlier. Jared getting a kick from Trendon. Great spacing. You see the defense late getting over there, and then this is Jared with the drive and dish. Andre gets fouled, finds himself at the line.
Drummond is a 62% free throw shooter. Sixers as a team 11 of 12 this afternoon after the make. 13 points for Jared McCain today, the most since December of 2024. Drummond goes 1 of 2. Jaquez with the rebound.
Last time we saw Jared getting regular minutes, he was in the running for the Rookie of the Year award. It's been a long time. Wow.
Where caps off the lob from Fontecchio.
It's not just Norman Powell or others as we see the little miscue there.
Unforced turnover on the backcourt violation.
Watch this lob again. Only where Ware can catch it. See Andre trying to make a play for it, but only Ware can go get that.
Fontecchio off a ball fake, kick out Ware. Around for Jaquez, who lost the ball.
Good job by Trendon to hold his ground there on that Jaquez drive.
Edwards working the baseline, tiptoes, can't finish. Loose ball, he saves it, and the Sixers keep possession. Grimes in the corner, Grimes hooks his way around, goes up, circus shot, he finishes.
Saw Ware coming over, and he was able to avoid him. Used the rim as protection, came out the other side, and finished with that reverse layup.
5-point Heat lead. Johnson has it poked free by Edwards. Run out for Quentin Grimes, and the finger roll. Back-to-back buckets for Quentin Grimes, and a timeout call by Erik Spoelstra. (104-101), 9:12 left to play. The Sixers going coast to coast to make it a 3-point ball game. Is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota. Toyota today. Toyota, let's go Sixers. 9:12 left to play, fourth quarter. Heat with a 3-point lead. It's now time for a McDonald's McDelivery of the game.
Take a look at this action again. The Quentin drive. Pretty body control. great awareness of where he is in relationship to the rim. Gets past Ware and finishes with that right hand. Your McDonald's McDelivery of the game.
Quentin Grimes, 15 points. Sixers needed somebody to step up today without VJ Edgecombe. Jaquez searching. Jaquez contested block, but a foul is called late against Trendon Watford.
That's his third.
His third.
The Heat just going after loose balls and 50-50 balls.
Jaime Jaquez will go to the line to shoot 2.
All right, it's time for our FanDuel Casino Stump the Fans. The question was, can you name the top 2 career blocks per game leaders in 76ers history? Minimum of 100 games. Blocks came into effect in the early 70s, so Wilt does not count. Ala, what do you think?
Okay, so since Theo Ratliff was here, I believe that he's got to be one of them. We're paying an homage to him. But the other guess I have is my former teammate here in Philadelphia, perhaps the big fella, Sean Bradley. Those are my 2 guesses, Theo and Sean. What do we got? Hot darn. I'm never right.
That?
I'm never right. So that's pretty good. Sean Bradley leading the way, and then Theo right behind him. Pretty cool.
10 seconds on the shot clock. McCain has it stripped free by Smith. Transition for the Heat, where trailing jumps into lane, blocked from behind by Justin Edwards, and another one.
Justin on both of those blocks.
Watford Euros his way to the right side.
Nice finish. You love the fact that it's coming off of your defense, too. The Sixers getting to run out and get some buckets.
Smith on the kick out. Answers for the Heat.
Jaquez not only finishing, but also moving the ball around, facilitating, that time finding his teammate Smith in the corner.
McCain hands the ball for Edwards. Thought about it. Goes cross-court. Grimes steps into a 3, left it short. Larson with the rebound. Larson over for Jaquez. Jaquez. One-on-one with Edwards. Spins around Edwards and lays it in. And a timeout call by Nick Nurse.
It's a mean reverse dribble there, implemented by Jaquez, able to shed the defender. These are the 2 blocks in succession. Justin Edwards and his presence felt on that end of the floor, allowing his team to run out. Watford, the beneficiary, gets 2 on the other end.
3 and an alley-oop. 20 points so far for Ware. And that is our Troy to Camry turning point as we welcome you back here inside our studios. Amy Fiddle, Mark Jackson, we are standing by for Sixers post-game live. And listen, Mark, this Heat team, we knew they could put up a lot of points. They have the frenetic pace. Sixers try and hang with them. What can they do to try to stymie it a little bit and get some better possessions on their end?
You know, I think the 76ers again opportunities. I think it's starting to be a little bit too much standing around. I think more ball movement, especially when Miami switches to that little matchup zone for a little bit. I think that's crucial.
All right, something to watch. Yeah, that matchup zone. We've seen that over the years with this Heat team, even if we hadn't seen this kind of pace. So Quentin Grimes and company hoping to lead the Sixers back in this one and prevent the Heat from winning their 4th straight. And we send it back down to Pat and Ala. We'll see you guys post-game.
All right, Amy, Mark, thank you very much. 7.5 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. Sixers trailing by 7. Tyrese Maxey back into the game.
Out of that zone, back into a man are the Heat.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Maxey with 25 points. Skips it for Edwards. Edwards, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Back for Maxey. Touch pass. Barlow lets it fly, and they wave it off either way.
Still in his hand, I believe. Didn't quite get it off. One more look. You see the shot clock going to 0-0 and the ball barely leaving his hands.
Jaquez into the paint, out for Smith. Smith trying to work around Grimes, and he's calling for a travel. Good defense by Quentin Grimes. He's playing with 5 personal fouls.
If I didn't know better, I would call that a makeup call. But I know better. Those don't exist anymore. No such thing.
Sixers down by 7.
Plenty of
around
time.
the Drummond screen. Finds a cutting. Maxey, teardrop. Rolls out. Mitchell with the rebound.
Got plenty of time, but you want to see some of those shots start going.
Foul is met by Barlow, keeps possession. Adebayo trailing on the play, knocks it home.
Powell, after having 23 points, going 8 of 10 in the first half, only 5 points on 1 of 4 shooting.
Heat's lead is back to 9. For Barlow. Barlow driving into the paint, able to finish the contested layup.
Nice strong move, going right into the defender's chest. Nice finish from Dominic. Concentration all the way.
Jaquez into the paint, cutting Larson, and he is fouled. Counting.
Larson's man got caught staring at the basketball. That's Tyrese in this case. Larson just cuts right off of his back. Gets an uncontested shot to the basket, picks up the foul along the way. There's the foul by Justin.
Larson's bonus free throw, no good. Barlow with the rebound. 19 of 29 from the free throw line.
As a defender, you got to see ball you man at all times. Once you lose sight of your man, you're dead defensively.
Grimes trying to work around Mitchell, kicks it back. Edwards from the wing for 3. No. Drummond, 2 chances at it, but couldn't put it home.
A lot of space behind that initial line of defense.
Well, Mitchell missed it. Finger roll right at the rim.
He's doing a good job of running you off of that 3-point line.
Barlow saves it along the baseline, finds Edwards, knifes his way to the paint, left it off the side of the backboard. Jaquez got hit by Drummond. He's down underneath the basket. Adebayo's wide open for a 2-hand dunk and a timeout call by Nick Nurse. Heat have opened up a 116-105 lead.
Just confess your girl admits that we the shit. F-R-E-S-H, we fresh. G-E-F, that's right, we definite. We definite. B-E-P, we reppin' it. So, turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up. Come on, baby, just pump it. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it.
105, Miami leads Philly with 5:08 left to play, and a quick word from FanDuel.
We're Thrillionaires, so we know thrills. And with exciting perks like Reward Box, FanDuel Casino's Rewards Club makes any day feel like a holiday.
Calling all Thrillionaires. FanDuel Casino.
Sixers with the ball, less than 5 minutes to play. Trailing by 11. Maxey finds Grimes, shot clock's at 7. Grimes into the lane, can't roll it home. Adebayo with the rebound.
Went back to the matchup zone that time, did the Heat, just giving the Sixers something to think about.
Powell on a dribble drive, gets it over, Drummond it in. And a 13-point lead for the Heat.
It's a heck of a lefty finish, too, leaving the evidence out there for all to see, is Norman Powell.
Watford, kick out, Barlow for 3. Larson with the rebound. Sixers have just gone cold of late.
They're going to continue to shoot it, though. That's what they want.
Adebayo, kick out. Larson left open. And a rebound for Maxey. Maxey, Watford right to the rim.
And Watford.
The RAV 4 minutes to play, brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV 4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Adebayo's mid-range jump shot halfway home and out. Larson tips it back to Mitchell. Around the perimeter for Powell. And a rebound for Watford.
64 points in the paint for the visiting team as opposed to 42 for the home team. 48, I should say.
Maxey cans the mid-range. And a timeout call by Miami. Sixers hanging around.
At one time, I'm a little older now, and I remember being in the stands watching some of my favorite players play. So it feels great.
Thank you.
That's all? You were great. That's good.
How does it feel to play in the classic jersey?
Feels good. I've been playing for a long time. Those have always been my favorite jerseys as a kid, and it's good to be a part of it.
Yeah, that jersey's so cool. Thank you.
No problem.
What a tremendous job by Lily Love, interviewing Trendon Watford and Eric Gordon, part of the Kids Day here in South Philly.
Already keeping my eye on Lily. She's got her eye on this seat. I can tell she's going to be here in a matter of years as soon as she grows up. Excellent job, Lily.
That is tremendous composure for...
It really is. That's what I mean. Look at them. Look how comfortable they both are. One heck of a job.
Interviewing Tyrese Maxey and asking Nick Nurse some questions pregame as well.
Awesome, just awesome. Look at them comparing notes. I love it.
3:20 left to play, fourth quarter. Sixers down by 9. Powell has it stripped. Maxey on the run out. Watford wants it, dishes it back for Maxey. And Maxey met by a double team. There's a loose ball. Adebayo to the deck and a held ball. 3:03 left to play.
Always dangerous playing in traffic.
Jump midcourt.
Double team by Adebayo and Mitchell, forcing his jump ball.
Sure Auto Insurance postgame live coming up in just a little bit. 3 minutes left to play. Amy and Mark in studio. Sixers win the jump. Possessions at a premium with 3 minutes left. Grimes, step back. Andre with his 23rd rebound, but he has it knocked free.
Yeah, you can't bring it down. That's when the guards are allowed to chip away at it.
Larson steps into the three, no good, but Adebayo has an offensive rebound. And Jaquez is wide open.
Just a defensive breakdown. Two guys going to that corner. Adebayo rebound, leaving the lane unguarded.
Maxey for three, short. Mitchell cross-court cutting. Larson somehow keeps possession. And now Barlow stepped along the baseline.
Miami ball.
It'll stay Miami ball with 15 seconds on the shot clock and 2:13 left.
Heat right now dominating the painted area. Also shooting from three at a slightly better clip.
Jared McCain back into the Sixers.
Jared McCain checks back in. Jared, 23 minutes off the bench. It's Powell cuts right to the basket off the inbound.
Pretty simple play there, simple execution. Sixer defense not ready for it.
2 minutes. Maxey step back three into the hands of Barlow. Barlow goes up and kisses it off the glass.
Continue to do what he does, just being a presence around the painted area and the glass.
Mitchell, cross court, Powell driving baseline. Powell jump pass back out, Larson for three. Watford with the rebound. Sixers down by 11. Minute and a half left. Watford goes to the lane and is fouled. Jaime Jaquez called for the personal foul.
Jaime Jaquez, his fourth.
That's his fourth.
Team second.
Team second.
His first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Watford to the free throw line.
To shoot 2.
The 76ers and Penn Medicine are teaming up to remind fans that regular cancer screenings are key to catching issues early, often before symptoms even show up. Stay ahead of the game and take care of your health like a pro. Visit pennmedicine.org/screening to schedule an appointment today. Watford can't hit the second. Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, seeing the Heat up close has been impressive because, it's like conceptualizing. You can see it on tape, but then to see them up close and actually go out there and execute as a club, as a group, all the way to the end.
Jaquez to the free throw line for one more. His performance in the lane today has been super impressive.
Well, not just for his own buckets, but for his teammates as well. He has been a great conduit of the basketball, getting his teammates the ball in positions they want it. Look at his 10 of 12 from the field. That's as good as you can get.
Hunter Sallis checks into the game for the Sixers. Jabari Walker returns as well. Jaquez makes this a 125-112 game. The Heat have scored 130 points or more 6 times this season, which is the most in a single season.
Well, and you can say that the Sixers did a better job defensively in the second half than they did in the first. Only giving up 54 points, if my math is correct.
Did you carry the one?
I dropped the one, yeah. So that's an improvement, but you dig yourself such a hole with the 71 that they got in the first.
Hunter Sallis to the free throw line. Bookend the Birds with Eagles pre and post game live before and after every game on NBC Sports Philadelphia and streaming on the NBC Sports app. That should be right around, what, 7:30 or so tonight? 7:35, depending on how things go down in Arlington.
Let's hope they go well.
Sal's short on the second free throw. Kelly green jerseys on the road for the Birds.
It's a first for everything.
(125-113). Heat are on their way to an 11th victory.
Color me impressed with what we've seen here this afternoon. The Miami Heat, so far, seem to be for real.
Heat swept the season series last year, taking all 4 meetings. There will be 3 meetings this season.
That was on Jameer Young. That's his first.
Jared McCain to the free throw line. Hey, everybody, along with Ala Abdelnaby, I'm Pat McCarthy here on a Sunday afternoon. And for Ala, the Sixers made it interesting at times. They made it close. They tied the game, erased 16-point deficits, just couldn't get it back.
Yeah, it was just too much to overcome. We've seen this many a time where you kind of allow such a big hill to form, and then you having to climb that hill before 4 quarters over proves to be too much sometimes. But on a side note, we just want to thank you for filling in today. Kate couldn't be here, and you coming in on short notice and doing one heck of a job. And I'll make sure that your dad gets to know how you did too. He behaved himself, Tom. That's the most important thing.
And that's never guaranteed by any means. But I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys having me today, and it's been a lot of fun. And we'll get Kate back next time out, but she did a tremendous job calling soccer last night. As Barlow in the second and a half finishes a 2-hand jam.
I have a feeling we'll be seeing you again too, my friend, so don't go too far.
127-117 is the final score as the Heat take the first of 3 meetings against the Sixers this year. They improve to 11-6. Sixers fall to 9-7. Our Chevrolet player of the game is Norman Powell, and Ali finished with 32 points.
He was awesome.
His first half was spectacular.
Yeah, got off to a hot start. His teammates fed him the basketball, and he just continued to go. And then they went away from him in the third quarter, but others stepped up, showing you again the depth of this Miami Heat team.
76ers basketball is brought to you in part by Toyota. Toyota is the #1 retail brand for electrified vehicles 24 years in a row. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. 127-117, the final score.
Max One Music. Max Wanted Music.